What's going on, Kicks Gang? It's He Kicks back with another video, and I have a dope comparison for you guys on hand. Today I'm going to be comparing two different colorways of the Yeezy 700. If you guys are new to the channel and you have not had a chance to subscribe, feel free to subscribe and smash that notification bell so you guys can get all my videos on demand. And with that, let's go ahead and get into the comparison. So starting off, you guys have already seen the reviews on both these sneakers, but I did want to do the comparison for these. This is obviously the Yeezy 700 Waverunner colorway. Super dope, timeless silhouette. I was not a fan in any way of the dad shoe phase when it first came out. Not the 700s, not the 500s. I was a big Yeezy fan, a Nike Yeezy fan, an Adidas Yeezy fan. I've loved the 750s, the 350 V2s, pretty much all the models that Kanye West has made, but I did not like the 700 or the 500. And then, like you guys know, I'm not really about getting shoes just for the hype, but because more people had them, I was getting more on-foot views. You know, seeing them more and more, I was like, you know, those are kind of cool. And then when I got my first pair in hand and I saw the premium materials, you know, just the different color blocking patterns that they had on this one, and then going into the other colorway, yeah, there's not as many colors, but they have high suede here, they have premium buttery leather, they've got, you know, regular mesh, they've got that wide hole mesh on the back. It's just dope because it's, you know, it's a lot of different materials on one shoe, a lot of different color blocking patterns all throughout, and as you can see, you know, it's not too different, but what they did do is they stayed more tonal, but these areas do have different colorways. They're just a lot closer in color, you know, than something like this where we go from red to green to blue to yellow. But honestly, you know, I don't know which one I like better, but a lot of people are now saying that they like the mauve colorway or the mauve silhouette a lot better. And I think the reason for that is it's just a lot more rockable. It's just something easier to style with. I mean, you can pretty much wear this with anything, and not to mention the fact that it's just not going to get dirty anywhere near as fast as a white and gray colorway with a white midsole. But I don't know, they're both really dope, but I'm not sure which one's my favorite colorway. So let's go ahead and get into some of the differences. When you go ahead and you look at the Waverunner silhouette, you can see it's got that really steep angle of descent. It's almost got that kind of like triangular shape that the Yeezys have, and I really like that. Of course, you've got these orange hits, and then on the other pair they have those key lime green hits. But one of the big differences on the Waverunner, you've got these black hits here on the midsole, but then switching over to the mauve colorway, you don't have any of those hits. It's just plain midsole. You can see it's got those sections cut out where the paint would be, but there's just no paint there. But honestly, it doesn't really bother me. Now, one thing I noticed, just feeling the materials and giving this a squeeze, it definitely feels a bit more stiff. The leather's definitely more stiff. It's not as buttery, and you can kind of see like the front of the shoe, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it just kind of is flattened out, and I don't know if that's from being in the box or not, and I haven't had a chance to wear these yet. As you guys can see, I still have the tags on them, so that might kind of improve as time goes on. But just looking at the two different colorways, you can see it's got that really bold chunky effect, and then this one just kind of, I don't know, it comes more flat, you know what I mean? This is kind of like more sleek. This one's just more chunky. It's a little bit higher. It feels like that base, the boost base and the midsole on the bottom is a little lower, although it's the same size. And then again, something else I noticed, the suede is not quite as soft, but you do get that really nice booty backstroke motion. And then on the back, the hair is a little bit longer than the suede. Here you almost have like a nubuck material material. It's a really low cut suede. And then another difference I notice is coming around the back. On the white midsole, you've got that black paint again that comes down around the back. And then as you can see on the back of the mauve colorway, again, it has that area kind of cut out, but there's no paint there, which, you know, personally, I like the sneaker the way it is, but for people that are thinking about or are interested in customizing, it's kind of dope because it's got those areas cut out and you can kind of just follow the lines. And, you know, if you wanted to add colors or something like that, you could. So, I mean, yeah, and then I guess other than that, the laces look to be the same. You've got the same 3 stripes for the Adidas, and then everything that's 3M, the windows here, the key lime hits, and then on the front on the top, and then down here where the little Dubray or lace tab is, those are all 3M, and that's going to be the same as the Waverunner. But other than that, everything is pretty much the same. The one thing that I just really wanted to mention is just how the shape of this is designed. It's definitely more sleek and points out, where this is definitely higher and more triangular. You can just see, I don't know if you guys can, you can't really, you know, yeah, if you guys look at them like that, you can just tell this one's a bit chunkier than this one is. And it's really hard to tell which one I like better. It's really hard to choose between the two. I would say if I had to choose between the two just based on colorway alone, I would probably pick the mauve colorway as my favorite. But like we talked about earlier, based on the shape alone, based on that angle of descent, that kind of chunky triangular shape that the Waverunner has, I think I'll choose this one as my favorite over the two. But with that, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Like I said before, if you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and smash that notification bell so you can get all my videos on demand. It's Heat Kicks. I'm out.